Act 4, Scene 4. Continued. Where are we? Where are we?
The Black Rose.
We're at the Black Rose in downtown Boston. Enter Proteus and Julia as Sebastian. Sebastian is thy name? I like thee well. I will employ thee in some service presently. And what you please, I'll do what I can. And what you please, I'll do what I can. You're playing a boy, remember. I hope thou wilt. How now, you whoreson peasant? Where have you been these 2 days loitering? Marry, sir, I carried Mistress Sylvia the dog you bade me. And what says she to my little jewel? Marry, she says your dog was a cur and tells you currish thanks is good enough for such a present. But she received my dog? No, indeed, she did not. Here have I brought him back again. Why didst thou offer her this from me? Aye, sir. The other squirrel was stolen from me by the hangman's boys in the marketplace, and then I offered her my own, who is a dog as big as 10 of yours, and therefore the gift the greater. Go get thee hence, and find my dog again, or ne'er return into my sight. Away, I say, stay'st thou to vex me here? A slave that still an end turns me to shame. Exit Launce with crab. Sebastian. I have entertained thee, partly that I have need of such a youth, that can with some discretion do my business, for 'tis no trusting to yon foolish love, but chiefly for thy face and thy behavior, which, if my augury deceive me not, witness good bringing up, fortune and truth. Therefore know thou, for this I entertain thee. Go presently, and take this ring with thee, deliver it to Madame Sylvia. She loved me well, and delivered it to me. It seems you love not her. To leave her token, she is dead belike. Not so. I think she lives. Alas, why dost thou cry alas? I cannot choose but pity her. Wherefore shouldst thou pity her? Because methinks that she loved you as well as you do love your Lady Sylvia. She dreams on him that has forgot her love. You dote on her that cares not for your love. 'Tis pity love should be so contrary, and thinking on it makes me cry alas. Well, give her that ring, and therewithal this letter. That's her chamber. Tell my lady, I claim the promise for her heavenly picture. Your message done, I home unto my chamber, where thou shalt find me sad and solitary. How many women would do such a message? Alas, poor Proteus, thou hast entertained a fox to be the shepherd of thy lambs. Alas, poor fool, why do I pity him that with his very heart despiseth me? Because he loves her, he despiseth me. Because I love him, I must pity him. This ring I gave him when he parted from me, to bind him to remember my goodwill, and now am I, unhappy messenger, to plead for that which I would not obtain, to carry that which I would have refused, to praise his faith which I would have dispraised. I am my master's true confirmed love, but cannot be true servant to my master, unless I prove false traitor to myself. Yet will I woo for him, but yet so coldly, as heaven it knows I would not have him speed. Enter Sylvia, attended. Gentlewoman, good day. I pray you, be my mean to bring me where, to speak with Madame Sylvia. What would you with her, if that I be she? If you be she, I do entreat your patience to hear me speak the message I am sent on. For my master, Sir Proteus, madam. Oh, he sends you for a picture. I know. Ursula, bring my picture here. Go, give your master this. Tell him from me, one Julia, that his changing thoughts forget, would better fit his chamber than this shadow. Madam, please you peruse this letter. Pardon me, madam, I have unadvised delivered you a paper that I should not. This is the letter to your ladyship. I pray thee, let me look on that again. May not be. Good madam, pardon me. There, hold. I will not look upon your master's lines. I know they are stuffed with protestations and full of newfound oaths, which he will break as easily as I do this paper. Tear it up. Madam! He sends your ladyship this ring. The more shame for him that he sends it me, for I have heard him say 1,000 times, his Julia gave it him at his departure. Though his false finger hath profaned the ring, mine shall not do his Julia so much wrong. She thanks you. What sayest thou? I thank you, madam, that you tender her. Poor gentlewoman, my master wrongs her much. Dost thou know? Almost as well as I do know myself. To think upon her woes, I do protest that I have wept several hundred times. Belike she thinks that Proteus hath forsook her. I think she doth, and that's her cause of sorrow. Is she not passing fair? She hath been fairer, madam, than she is. When she did think my master loved her well, she, in my judgment, was as fair as you. But since she did neglect her looking-glass and threw her sun-expelling mask away, the air hath starved the roses in her cheeks, and pinched the lily tincture of her face, that now she has become as black as I. How tall is she? About my stature. For Pentecost, when all our pageants of delight were played, our youth got me to play the woman's part, and I was trimmed in Madame Julia's gown, which served me as fit by all men's judgments, as if the garment had been made for me. Therefore, I know she is about my height, and at that time I made her weep a good, for I did play a lamentable part. Madam, 'twas Ariadne, passioning for Theseus' perjury and unjust flight, which I so lively acted with my tears, that my poor mistress, moved therewithal, wept bitterly, and would I might be dead if I in thought felt not her very song. She is beholding to thee, gentle youth. Alas, poor lady, desolate and left. I weep myself to think upon the words. Here, youth, there is my purse. I give thee this for thy sweet mistress' sake, because thou lovest her. Farewell. She shall thank you for it if e'er you know her. Virtuous gentlewoman, mild and beautiful. I hope my master's suit will be but cold, since she respects my mistress' love so much. Alas, how love can trifle with itself. Here is her picture. Let me see. I think, if I had such attire, this face of mine were full as lovely as is this of hers. And yet the painter flattered her a little, unless I flatter with myself too much. Her hair is auburn, mine perfect yellow. If that be all the difference in this love, I'll get me such a colored periwig. Her eyes are gray as glass, and so are mine. Aye, but her forehead's low, and mine's as high. What should it be that he respects in her, but I can make respect of in myself, if this fond love were not a blinded God? Come, shadow, come, and take this shadow up, for 'tis thy rival. O thou senseless form, thou shalt be worshipped, kissed, and adored. Were there sense in this idolatry, my substance should be statue in thy stead. I'll use thee kindly for my mistress' sake, that used me so, or else by Jove I vow, I should have scratched out your unseeing eyes, to make my master out of love with thee.